hope you're okay. Thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome and welcome back. I am here to film week 4 of June. I'm not even, yeah, week 4, that's what I'm going with. We'll just go with it. Week 4 of June, and yeah. Why? I do this every time. But before I do that, I just wanted to show you a collection that I am bringing out. And the collection that I'm bringing out, it's an autumn version because, sorry, I do not do well in summer and I'm already wishing it away. I apologise, but I'm really struggling in heat. I am really struggling. Although it is our Disney trip in August, so maybe it can slow down for that. And then after that, I'm so ready for this heat to be gone. I can't stand it. But yeah, it is an autumn version. I've then got coming a winter, spring and summer version of it. And then I've also got like a fantasy kind of version, and also like it's almost like a galaxy kind of version, like celestial is the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off first because that will be launching this week, and I'm going to be doing it as a set or separately. Just to let you know before I do show it, some of these are rough cut and I've not got the newer ones up to date, printed and laminated to show you, just because I've run out of the laminating pouches. Sorry if you can hear the kids screaming outside. I got my windows open and aeroplane of course, and I can't shut them because it is sweltering up here. Just wait for that to go over. You might not even be able to hear it, but it's pretty noisy. Anyways, yeah, so I haven't got laminating pouches, they're coming tomorrow, but I wanted to show you anyway. And also, disclaimer, and I've never been able to pretend that I cannot draw. So my things, I often buy PNG files from Etsy and I use them. I obviously look for ones that have either got a commercial license built in, or if I really like them, I buy the commercial license to use them. So yeah, it's not my drawings and the name escapes me, but I will try and write it here, or I'll tag it in the description below. But anyway, let's get on with this. So the first one, if you've got, or you've seen, I don't know, someone like Katie at Budget Vloggers play my Tea Party match game, it is the same premise as that. It's just an autumn version. Now remember, these are just some rough cut ones, but it comes with your instructions, and it says shuffle the cards and lay them flat face down. Turn 2 cards over. If they match, save 10. If they do not match, save 5. If you find the pumpkin, take another go. So that is what that is. And then you will have one of these. Now I've scaled this down, but again, I haven't got, and it got really rough on the edges there, but I haven't got my laminating pouches, so I'm just showing you this one so I'm not wasting paper and stuff. I might use this one myself. But then for each round, there's 10 rounds. You can keep going, rub it out and start again, whatever. You can put what you save. So that's that. And then you've got these cards. So you've got 2 candles, 2 autumny umbrellas, 2 pumpkin pies, the pumpkin and a nice bowl of soup. So you give them a good shuffle. Again, these were the rough cut. My mat was so ready to go in the bin, my Cricut mat. I've had it for months and months and months and months, and I use it quite regularly. So it was just so ready to go. But I just never got around to buying any new ones. But yeah, I finally got them now, so it's coming off much nicer. So this is the first part that's in it, and again, I'll show you. You lay them down. Again, ignore the rough cuts. They won't be like that when they come to you. And then you turn 2 over. So straight away I've got the pumpkin, which means I can either turn another one over because it gives me a right to oh my goodness, it gives me another go. So then I know I've got an umbrella, so if I was to happen to turn over an umbrella, which I wasn't, I knew everyone was. So pumpkin pie and a candle. So it's not a match, which means I save £5. And then you just play it as many times as you want. So that's the first part that comes with it. The rest of it, it's kind of, well, most of it is like it's like a minis collection, really. Because I've not gone higher than £20 savings on most of them, apart from the first one, which I'll show you. And it's this one here, our autumn girlies. Now it's all £5, and I've forgotten already how much it saves. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So that saves £60. But yeah, it'll fit in your envelopes, and you can just cross them off, colour them in, whatever you want to do. But that's the first one that's going to come with it. And then the other minis that we've got in the autumn collection is your wellies. And that saves 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. And then we've got our sweater. That one, I believe, saves 20. No, it doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That one also saves 15. So that one saves 15. Yeah, I thought that was really cute. And then we've got our girlies here, our autumn girlies. Now, the other set's got similar girls, but obviously in a spring vibe, a summer vibe, a winter vibe. And then I'm thinking, she does, the artist also does like an Easter, a Christmas, a Halloween one. So I might also bring them in as well if you think that's any good. But these ones all save 20. You can just cross them off or colour them in. I just thought they were really cute. But yeah, that is going to be the autumn girly set. Including the tea party match. No, it's not a tea party match game. I'm gonna have to think of a name for this. If you can think of a name for this particular set, leave it in the comments, and the winning one will get a set. We'll get a full set. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Do you know what? Impromptu little competition. Think of, if you can think of a name for this set, it's the tea party match game, only it's not tea party, it's autumn themed things. If you can think of a name for that, I will gift you a full set of the autumn girls collection. Sorry, that came out really slowly. But yeah, that's that collection, and I'm quite excited about it. I'll just pop that to the side now, and we can actually get into what you're here for. If you're here, if you're not, then well, I'm talking to my phone. Anyway, let's get on to some unstuffing first. So, got quite a bit of shrapnel there. Oopsies. Bloody cat hair everywhere in this place. You can't escape it. Hang on. Can't escape it anywhere. So that's that, and then left over we've got £10 from Food Shop, £20 from Petrol, and £10 from Buffer. And that's that. So let's pop that away just for a second, and then let's get into these. So let's start with this one. Again, I have preemptively found this one, although I did preemptively find it last night, so it would be funny to see if I can find it again today. The one we're looking for now is Peace, because I've decided I'm just going in order instead of looking around. I believe it's somewhere around here. Yeah, found it. Peace. I don't know why I had to say it that slow, but that's that one. Done and dusted, my dear Watson. That is coming on nicely. And then before I forget, we'll get onto this one because I've lost another £1. Hang on a minute, I'm working some things out now. 4, 30. Nice. Okay. Which means I'm only £1 away from losing 3.5 stone. Eat. Look at that. I've just been watching last night Be Budgeting, and I've seen that she's doing her weight loss journey as well, which is nice to see. Yeah, I really like doing these ones. I wish I could be putting a pound away for each time. I obviously started it, but could never finish it, so yes. Anyway, let's move on to this one. This or that. Oh my goodness. What I am going to do actually is I'm going to change these to black now because I don't like that it's purple. What was that? 3, add 2, add 3 equals 8. That could say purple there, but that's that. So now we're on to this or that, summer or winter, and I can't lie because I've just told you that I don't do summer, so it's definitely winter for me. Definitely winter for me. And then that's £10 going into the cube. Whoops. And yeah, so that means we've got £30 left. Let's do this. Dilly dots, fill the dots. Just find my tower. I'm tempted to just kind of do the 5 and get them over and done with, but also I don't have a lot of money, so we'll just see where it's going. Oh, sorry. Going into 3. It would be, wouldn't it? I need those 5s. Hang on a minute, because what I might be able to do... Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Think. Think, woman, think. I'm thinking my minis. I've got 20. No, that's not what I meant, is it? I've got £20 worth of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. So let's pop you in there. You guys there. And then, what did I say? 3 times 5, so that's a blue. 3s, you really like these blues. And then let's just pop 15 over here for now, which means I've got 15 left. Let's see what I want to do with that before I put the rest in the cube. Let's pop a 5 in here. Wait, oh, I was going to say, I'm sure I had 5. Let's pop a 5 in here and pull it in a sand castle. Okay, and then let me just have a think what I've got left. I've got 10. What else needs some? What could really do with some loving? Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there because there is quite a few things that could do with some bits. So let's pop my 15 in there. She's getting chunky. I'm going to put that in there either. I'm a mess. It's all over the place. Why aren't I all over the place, let's be honest. Where's my angles binder is what I'm looking for. Because this has nothing and it's going to need something because it's only 4 weeks away. Right, so I am away for 2 weeks of it, which means there's 4 weeks that I'm not away for. Hello. I don't know if you heard the cat there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't know what to do here because I'm never going to complete this if it's all 5s. What if I just do 2s? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and what's that? Yeah, we're just going to have to do it at £2 each. And if I can get any more in there, I will. But for now, it's not going to be a thing, really, is it? Yeah, I'm hoping I can start on this earlier next year, but we'll just have to see how the cookie crumbles. Let's get a red. I'll just go for it. Cute. So if I'm putting each icon is 2, what did I say again? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Well, it's better than nothing, isn't it? Better than having nothing. And even if I don't finish it, £10 better than nothing, I suppose. So yeah, that's pretty much the unstuffing done, apart from the little bit of change down here. So what I am going to do is, bear with me. So I said in my last video that I'd condensed all these that I'd had done. I mean, I haven't washed them all off yet, but I've pretty much condensed them all. So that the advent calendar is ready. Now if I'm correctly thinking, I put some in here without crossing it off, didn't I? Let me just check. Bear with. Okay, so I've got 36 in there. No, I've got 35 in there. 36, 38, which means I can do 36 and 38, and I've only got £2 more, and then advent calendars for this is fully funded, which is good because I believe they're being released soon, a lot of them, aren't they, in July, so that'll be good. But yeah, that means all that's done, and then I might just actually work my way through each one with the pound coins that I have at the end. But yeah, this is really fun to use. I like this one. This was from Tyler's Lily Rain Designs last advent calendar, and I absolutely love it. I'm hoping she does something similar in this year's. Tyler, if you're watching, just saying. So yeah, that is that. And then just the last part of the unstuffing. If you don't like watching the change part, fast forward now, because I quite like doing the change part. So I've got a load of 1Ps, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1Ps. And all I'm going to do is cross them off so we're not here forever. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, that's you done and dusted. And then I've got 5Ps. Well, no, I've got 1 5P. Not a very, do you know what? I really wanted, I did a school trip on Friday, and it was warm, it was hot. There was kids there because it's school. And I just really needed some drinks, so I got Ross to do the food shop whilst I was at work so that I could collect it on my way home, and I got him to get stuff for making cocktails. And you know what, Friday night I was just drinking cocktails at home because it's what I needed. There's still enough for 1 batch left. I might have some tonight. Don't tell anybody, it's a school night. But yeah, that is that. Now we can get on to the actual stuffing. Starting with, and I've got my cheat sheet next to me, just so I don't forget. So we're going to start with, oh, I forgot something. There we go. I knew there was a reason. I sorted all this out. I went, oh, I've got too much money now. And then realised I forgot to account for my petrol money. Look at it. That makes sense. That is what exactly what's there. I knew. I've got the right amount now. Knew it. Okay. So, in petrol, we're going to have, I don't know why I just put it in there when I'm about to put it in here. We'll have the 2 5s back. And the 10 for petrol. Buffer is going to get 10 as per usual, and then that's all in the account still, and the food shop is going to get 80 20, 40, 60, 80. No excuses this time. I'm going to the shop to do it and using the change to cash stuff next week. 20, 40, 60, 80. Well, no, this is technically the money for next Friday's food shop, so I don't know, I'm confused already. I'm confused. Never mind. So that's that. And that is that. Let me tick you off, otherwise I will forget. Food buffer. Right, where is my lovely emergency fund? Guys, I didn't manage to sit down and sort all my binders out. I'm still living in denial that I've had to dip into them, so I'm going to live in denial a little bit longer because I realise I don't have to fill my count up until next week. So I'm going to live in denial just for another week. Okay? Let me live in denial, please. So that's £10 into emergency. How have you guys been? Who's coping with the heat? Who's not coping with the heat? I just really am not. Really am not. I hate the heat so much. Although there is a win. On my school trip, I had to wear the first aid bag. Normally I would have got a different TA to do that, but that TA is no longer working with me. Not that it matters which TA wore it. It's just she was on it and got it, and this time I happened to get it. So anyway, it never used to do up on me. I also wear it around the school when I've got to be with a child that I may need support with. So I've never been able to clip it up. I've normally just held it as I've walked around, but on Friday for my school trip, it actually did up, and I was actually wearing a t-shirt and shorts out, which is very un-me in public. So yeah, non-scale victories and all that. I'm going to take that out because that's not accurate anymore. No, wait, that is not accurate anymore because I've done some transferring. Right, so again, we're going to put another £25 in and keep that momentum going for that. It's getting closer. It's only 49 days now. 49 days till Disney. That is so close. Oh, sorry. That is so, so close. So excited. Nervous, but excited. Why have I got an extra 20? Let's move on to coins and kisses. And this week I'm going to do it correctly. I'm going to get my dice and we're going to see where we're going. Let me just double check how many challenges I've got. I'm doing this with Natasha, at Budget with Natasha, and Mel at Bonnie Budgeting. So I've got one, whatevs. Whatever. Let's just roll with it, shall we? Well, should be 12 now, when there's not 12. 6, so number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, this decides whether it's going to get all my way. Heads or tails? Sorry for knocking you. Just got a dice that I need to get. Heads or tails? Remember, these have been done and I've had to use them for elsewhere. So I'm not starting scratch. I'm just going to carry on as if there's money in there. But anyway, second one, heads or tails? It is heads, which is £10. So the full £10 is going in here. That is how much I have for it this week. It might be a very, very slow builder, this one, but everyone does what they can, don't they? So heads saved £10. So the next one will be 2, 4, 6, 8, another £10 anyway. Right, coins and kisses done for the week. Move everything away that I don't need. Right, next up we've got £10 for Christmas, and again I'm going to roll a dice. Look at me. And I think, right, so with this one, I did have 2 advent calendar ones last time I did it, but then I've just thought it doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna have one, so I've kind of condensed both of them into one. So that's why there's more there now. And also, I kind of actually just want to do this because they're so close to coming up. I just want to be able to have the funds for it. Now I have got four. I know it seems like excessive, but you know what? It makes me happy and I'm saving for it, so it doesn't matter. But I've got 40 in that mini booklet, Christmas booklet I've just done. I've got 20 in the red Christmas binder I have, so that's already 60. And then I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 here. So I've got 120, which again, I know it sounds excessive. Leave me alone. I just want to see what there is. And if I save for it, what does it matter? So for this week and possibly next week as the final week, they're just automatically going in this one, which might be boring. It might be boring, but I don't care. That's what I want to do with it, and it's my money. Sue me. Don't sue me. I haven't got any money. So 5 and 10. Nearly done. It might come to a point, I know it sounds bad, but it might come to a point where if I don't finish this, I might condense some of this money in, just so I've got my advent calendar one done and dusted. But I shall see. I shall see what's out there, what I want, and finally decides, then I know. But yeah, happy with that. And then finally, onto my favourite part, the minis. So let's zoom out a little bit. Let's get rid of you, because I don't need you. I've got £20 for minis again today. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll pop £20 in here. I'm hoping some are going to get done today, but we shall see. If I do land on this one, I am just going to put in what is owed, because I'm ready for it to be finished and it's going to the classroom, and it's my student teacher's last day on Wednesday coming up. So my head teacher has said Wednesday afternoon my class is allowed to have a party for her, so that's what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do. Right, so £20. Let's get some of these out. I want to use my Lion King ones actually. These are from Endless Budgets and Designs. Got these at Big Budgeting Meetup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep. So I've got 20 here. Let's get on with it. Yeah, so if I land on a number 1, I'm just putting 4 straight down, because that is what I want to do. And you can't stop me. Right then. 4 and 2. Watch it, it's not going to land on a 1 this time, is it? 6 and 6. Oh, don't do this to me. I may end up just cheating and put it on myself. Yeah, I think I might end up just cheating, guys. Sorry. 3 and 5. Right. I'm sorry. I'm just doing it. Don't hate me. I just need it finished. And then the last 2 is good. Oh, if that would have been a 1, that would have been funny. 4 and 2. Please don't hate me. So let's get these all. Oh, no, where did that go? I think that came from there. Let's get all these ready to go. Move you out of the way. And let's see what we're dealing with here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for this one. So I'm going to cross off 2, 3, and 4. So now that one only needs £5 more, and that one is complete. Let's go to this one. We've got quite a bit on this one to go. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to cross off a 2. This is already ticked. I don't know if you can see, but that's already ticked, but I keep confusing it because it's not there. So I am just ticking that now just so I know it's done. But I've done 2, and again, I'm going to do it for that because it's already, these 2 are already ticked, but I'm ticking the number so I can see. So 2, I haven't got another one to tick. If I put £1, then I'll know there's £1 in, and the next week if it gets another one, I'll rub that off. Someone remind me. Anyway, this one has got 1, 2, 3, and this is the one I've coloured in different for some reason. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and now that only has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Oh, they're all coming quite close to the end, aren't they? This one got 3. So 1, 2, 3. It's coming on nicely. This one got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now this only has 1, 2, 3, 4 more to get, which is good. And then finally this one, I cheated, I know, but needs must. Needs must and all that. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to leave these to one side for now, and that saves 20, and it's going into the classroom. So where's my minis binder? Here. Where else is it? Get out 20. Not sure whether to play a game here with this to go into the thing, but you know what, why not? Let's just do it. Let's just have a bit of fun with it, shall we? Shall we? Let's go to my this one. So here I was last time. Let's see where I get. Where's my dice towel? Right there, next to you, Lauren. Stupid. Okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it says save £5. So I've got 15 more to go. I know this is cheating, but hey ho. 1, 2. Oh, phew, the teacher has disqualified the cheater. Save £2 for every letter in cheater. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And then that'll do. That will do. So I am going to keep just going round on this until all of them are crossed off. But yeah. Because the money that's in there now is all purely going to be for a few last minute presents for my student teachers. Because like I said in the last video, I had one. I've got 2. Well, no, I haven't got 2 in my classroom, but I'm looking after 2. And I just wanted to do something nice for them. So in there currently, I believe, is 15. So 35. I've already got my student her main gift, so I won't be going crazy. I'll just be getting her some teacher essentials. And I know the class teacher that my other student with is getting something for the other student. So again, I'm not going to go crazy for him. This will be for like some party supplies for my class. And then the other teacher can get party supplies for her class. So yep, that's now 35 in there. Lovely jubbly. So the last thing to do is get these minis sorted. I need to find all the minis that I finished because I kind of just put them in places. Don't know where they are, and it'd be good to see what I finished. But let's move these now to what's summer half term. Oh, that'll be good actually. How much has that saved? I think that saves 15, so that'll be awkward now that I've put everything as 2, but hey ho, be a step in the right direction. That's for my birthday, which is in August. This one's for our teacher's getaway if we're still doing one in October. This one is for Christmas. how much this one got left? So 1, 3, 5, 7. That's got 7 left to get. And then this one, I believe, is for birthdays. Yeah, so that's got 5 more to go, and then that's 15. Yeah, because I was working out last night how much I needed for birthdays this year, and I was working it out going across my monthly pay, and we wouldn't make it. So I've got a couple of minis now that are going to be dedicated to birthdays, and hopefully that'll just help us top off there and get that sorted. But the cube that I've been working on with my annual money, this binder, that's all going to be covering birthdays next year. So I think we're pretty much there on family. I think we're about £50 short now. Oh, actually, might be £20 because last week was a big saver. I think we're about £20-ish short. Yes, I've done a rough count of what's in there. I know I shouldn't, but I have done a rough count of what's in there. I think about £20 short from the families, and then it'll just also work towards mine and Ross's birthday too. But anyway, I have gone through these and I've kind of put them in a bit of an order of what I want to be working in. They might change as we go, but the next one is going towards our holiday, and that one says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one says 15, and this is from Budget Vlogger, Katie at Budget Vlogger. So I'm excited to use that one. I am sweating up here, guys. I know that's not what you want to hear, but I am. Okay. And that is another video gone. The money just gone. Gone. Hope you're okay. Hope you're surviving the heat. And I shall see you next week, where I will actually be doing my count up and my July week 1 cash stuff. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, we're having our garden done tomorrow. People are actually coming to our garden. I can't remember if I told you the story, so I'll tell it again anyway. But you know, we were saving for garden stuff. We bought all the equipment, and then Ross's dad was going to come and help. But because we live by a lake, so because all the houses have got to kind of, well, the garden's got to be on a slope, so it all travels down towards the lake. We haven't actually got good drainage in the garden, so when it rains our garden becomes a swamp. So his dad was really worried about that, didn't know what to do, so we got someone to come and look at it, the same person that did his garden, and they've come and basically said the slabs that were already down are rubbish, the slabs we bought are rubbish, they're not designed to last. And yeah, so he sent a quote to Ross's dad to do our garden, take up the slabs that are already there and then extend it where we want it to. And he sent a quote to his dad, and his dad's paid for it, so very lucky indeed. So they're coming tomorrow, and they're going to be here up until about Wednesday, and then we won't be able to use the garden for the rest of the week. But then come next Monday we should be able to use the garden, and I'm so very excited. Anyway, I'll try and do some like before and after pictures. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you next week. Bye.